Up the artist. Up against them, Sweet. They'll meet in the lightweight division.
Nobody knows who's going to win. You can have an argument for the winner on both sides, but this is that fight. We'll be talking about this fight for years to come.
First up we have the artist from the United States of America. And they'll be facing Sweet from the United States of America.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
Well, we're all set. Let's go into the ring for the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from the United States of America, wearing the cyan trunks with red trim, the artist. Fighting out of the blue corner, from the United States of America, wearing the red trunks with light orange trim, Sweet.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
Take the phone off the hook. This is all I wanted to see right now, right in front of me.
The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready.
Good luck.
These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. Needs to put some combination work together. 1 punch is good, 2 punches better. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Did you see the nerves on that fight stepping into the ring, Tom? I can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Will the referee step in? A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
B-Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? That jab had to hurt. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Great round, great round. Relax. Just get. Now it's a tougher fight. He's going to be confident. Beautiful. That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in there. And then start gathering your pace and win this round. Take away that confidence. Stop him in his tracks. I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back thinking. You were smart. You were loading up. You were still land. Be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything. Don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end of what you do. Good work. Don't worry about it. You got complacent. The fight's not over. But you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's out.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
I need you. Otherwise, I'll see it. He'll ride it out. Go out there.
Here we go. It's round 2. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Jab not finding its target. How many more uppercuts can he take? Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now, this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counterpuncher smart.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Hey, I like that round. Good work. Right, let's get out there. Get your butt. Oh, listen. Great work. Stay focused. Don't get back into the fight. In the round on your jab. And breathe when you're stepping around. Get out there and switch up. Get this boxing back together. You don't want to lose this fight. Beat up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Great work. This kid, go back out there and win the round. Get back behind. Take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind back on the get and ride it out. Go out there and finish.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
You were thinking. You were smart. You were loading up.
There's the bell to start round 3. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Straight right, just misses. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Unlike the heavier fighters, these fighters throw so many punches, it's hard to keep up. The jab doesn't quite connect. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Can't find a home in that jab. The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? Swing and a miss with that hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Big deep breaths. The jab working nice. Those 1-2 straight in. I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind back up into the fight. Great round. You were smart, you weren't loading up, but you were still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't let carry. Just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything. Good work. You're getting your time in already. The right hand. Just don't worry about it. I need you to focus on what you're doing. Area it up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Great work. To this, you're better than this kid. Go back out there.
Time winding down as we get set for another round.
That was absolutely shattered.
Go again. Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is. Come on.
On to the fourth we go. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's so hard to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Here we go with the lightweights. Get ready to see some blazing hand speed and fancy footwork.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope and run out of steam.
Beautiful left hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
What are you doing?
Right, let's mark. You're getting your time in already. The right hand's
Mark when you go out there. Just take the round off. Win the round on your
it up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Great work. You were smart, you weren't loading up, but you were still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab.
Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind your jab basic.
About what to do. Good work. The jab's working nice.
Starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get focused.
Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great round.
Don't worry about that round.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
Go out there and win this next round.
Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
And that straight got him. That right hook's blocked. In the build-up to this fight, hold it right there! Stumbling around in potholes, in serious trouble. They've avoided catastrophe there.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. When are we going to see a jab from these two? That jab won't score. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. He is down big time on the scores.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
I love that, though. You love that. That jab is slick. Don't worry about it. Go out there. Nice, sweet, sippy shots. Keep smart. Just get him on the end of the jab.
And win this next round. Right, let's get out there. Get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out. Just take the round off. Win the round.
Good work there. The jabs are working nice. Those 1-2 straight.
I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get him
Don't
on.
let him back into the fight. Great round. Don't be looking there for one shot.
Be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything.
Gun is absolutely shattered. He's
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
He's going to be confident.
go out there, finish him. You were thinking, you were smart, you were loading up, you were...
There's the bell for round 6. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and start it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Well, Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit? Hold that thought! And the artist has been dropped. As we take another look, you can see it. The body shot was pitch perfect, and it won him the fight.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, four. Come to me.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
Swing and a miss with that hook. And at some point, the corner needs to think about stepping in here. How did they survive that?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it.
10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Whoa! And down goes the artist. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
I need to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. You are ready.
Well, at this trainer has a pep talk, now's the time to use it as they were dropped twice in the last round.
Unbelievable heart, knocked down twice.
Nice round, good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man.
Lose his fight, will ya? Come on. Let him get back in.
Initial gaps will appear. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time.
On you, Jack. Basics. Just get your rhythm back, and then we go again. I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and
Ride it out. Go out there, finish it.
box them back together. Listen, be smart when you go out.
And it's beautiful. That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in there.
Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back.
Just stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
Jab back. Looking nice. Those 1-2 straights down the middle. Can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him.
There's the bell to start round 7. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter-punching.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've got in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
And the artist will be forced down. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Listen to me. Are you okay?
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes in close, tie him up. The referee's then got to call you.
Whoa, Johnny! The defense failed them. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. And down goes Sweet. Wow, let's take another look at that.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, four, five. Are you okay?
Both men were knocked down, and they both got up in that round.
Sometimes you talk about drawing first blood. What does that tell you?
Start sticking a few body shots in.
Mate, what are you doing? Come on, switch on.
It's the same again. Don't change too much yet. Keep doing it.
Get your focus back. Get that jab back. Just box it. Just beat
Keep him there for one shot at a time. Set him up. You can take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go. But you've got to be smart. Otherwise he'll see it and he'll ride it.
You've let him get back into it. Now it's a tougher fight, and he's going to be
Jab's working nice. Those 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't be.
first minute. Stick him on the end of the jab, and then start gathering your pace and win this.
8 round. Just the same again. Don't change too much yet.
Get back out there and switch on. Get this
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
Start sticking a few.
into it. Now it's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident. You've got to take that confidence away. Go.
Round 8, and we're off again. Let's see how these two fighters respond after both got knocked down in the previous round.
I I've seen that twice before, both fighters knocked down in the same round, and you think who's going to go back as confident, who's going to come out as confident. Both fighters went back on unsteady legs. How is this going to unfold?
He can't connect with that right hook. That uppercut misses. They exchange punches. Won't score with that right uppercut. Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're gonna find out.
Holding nothing back here in the round. They exchange punches. His stamina is off the charts. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. The jab doesn't quite connect. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. The judges have spoken, a unanimous decision victory.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, hard lesson. I totally agree.